Yeah. Hey, let me get you some coffee, alright? He walked into the kitchen. More curt than I remembered him ever being. I wondered if the girlfriend comment threw him off. It was just a joke, friend. He returned moments later, coffees in hand. He handed me one of the mugs, then sat opposite me on another sofa. So, I gotta say this. Area? Town? Lil City? Google wasn't helpful. This neighborhood is pretty quaint. He looked out the window. Yeah, no, it's interesting. I waited for him to break from his stare. He wasn't being particularly hostly. I interrupted with more small talk. Well, how are you settling in? How's life? He leaned back in his seat and scratched the back of his head. Yeah, I'm settling in fine. It's been busy. Definitely spend most of my time thinking about work. Yeah. Tell me more about that. You were pretty tight-lipped about it on text. Is the job everything you hoped it'd be? Not exactly. I poker-faced through the uncomfortable silence, hoping he'd say more. Like, he finally continued, it's definitely not what I studied. Nothing at all like what they pitched me either. It's pretty out there. Well, what are you doing exactly? He hesitated. I could tell he was escaping up into his head. I think my coffee needs a bit more cream. BRB. He left the room again. Yes, he's the kind of guy to say the acronym out loud. I pondered in his absence. Dude was a secret super genius who could land a gig just about anywhere. A job that required him to move to the middle of nowhere and leave his loved ones behind had to be nothing short of astounding. But, hearing him now, he just seemed tired. Uninspired even. I wondered how long this move was really going to last. I stopped myself from ruminating further. This was too much honest reflection for what was supposed to be a vacation. A selfie was in order. I pulled out my phone, coffee in hand and Bryce's welcoming abode in the background. I already had the caption for the Instagram story, finally found him you guys. I waited for him to round the corner. He emerged, I clicked. Snap. The light flashed to immortalize a pretty derpy looking me, and Bryce, mug caught in mid-fall, with his arm outstretched violently screaming no. Paralyzed by his yell.